Our next video will cover printing a document, which kind of seems a little common sense for most of us. But there are some different options that you need to be aware of when you go to print a document. The fastest way to print something is just to use a keyboard shortcut Control P, which brings up your print dialog box. But another way is just to click on your Office button and go down and click on Print. And then you have different options. Well, first thing is you want to select what printer you want to send it to. You can see I have several printers added on my computer because I use several of them. We'll just say that we want it sent to my default, which is what that little check mark means. You can also tell it what pages to print. Let's say that you're reviewing your research paper and you've been working on pages 7 and 8, and those are the only two pages you really kind of want to read over and edit with a pen. So you could actually come in here and type in pages and then type 7 through 8, or if we wanted to do pages 2, 3, and 8, you could also select them like that. But we're just going to say all here, or you could just do current page. And then you can also tell it what to print. Like, let's say you wanted to do some printing on both sides of the page, kind of like a book is. So you'd want to print all of your odd pages together and then hit print, and then come back into the document and put those back into the printer and hit even pages. And what that will actually do is that will actually print them both sided. You can tell it how many copies you want it to print. If you're typing an assignment and you need to have handouts for the class, you can come in and just type in a number here. And you can also print, let's say you had a document that was a couple pages long. You can actually tell it to print 2 pages. And then you've got different scaling here. You always want to use letter, which is the typical page size. It's 8.5 by 11. But after you've selected all of your options and how many copies you want, we're going to change this back to 1. Then all you would have to do here is just press OK, and your document would print. The fastest way just to print a document is Control P and then just press enter, and that will print just one normal copy of the entire document very quickly for you. And that's basically all we have with printing. The only other thing is you want to make sure that you always do your print preview. Remember, we added the icon on it before, to look at the document as a whole to make sure it looks like what you want it to look like before you hit print, because paper and ink do tend to get expensive. But that's basically all you'll need to know for printing.